Two of the biggest sandbox games of 2013 are about to jump in the ring and ram stolen cars at each other.
It is a truth universally acknowledged that every now and again a situation arises that defies explanation.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're checking out one of our highest voted topics on the suggestions page, Grand Theft Auto 5 versus Saints Row 4. For the sake of fairness, we're only sticking to the single-player components of the games. So jack your jets and get your purple dildos ready. It's time for a rampage.
Come on, man, let's trick this whip, homie.
Round 1. Story. While we're gonna try to avoid spoilers for both of these games, we're first gonna introduce the characters.
You're not gonna rob me again.
Man, I never robbed you. That was just a repossession.
Okay.
GTA 5 is focused around 3 different characters. Michael, a retired bank robber with a dysfunctional family.
Michael, calm down.
What the f is going on?
Nothing happened. It was a misunderstanding.
She the brick in my bed.
Franklin, a wannabe gangster, and Trevor Phelps, an unhinged sociopath and Michael's former partner.
Hey, cowboy, you mind that I f***ed your old lady? Sorry, what was that? What? No, you don't mind? Oh, because you're a dead man?
The unlikely trio soon unites and begin to undertake increasingly daring heists and bank jobs together. Players can control each of the 3, meaning they can experience a variety of strong personalities that don't detract from each other.
If you want to replace some father figure, you can do a lot better than this fat snake, all right? This f***er would eat his own kids.
Like I said, Franklin, deranged.
Yeah, and best friend.
Exactly.
Saints Row 4 has you customizing your own main character and has you playing as the President of the United States, which would be a great setup.
What do you want me to push forward? Do you want to be the president who cured cancer or the president who solved world hunger?
But the opportunity is sadly wasted because aliens capture you and put you in a Matrix-like situation.
Breakfast sure smells good.
Yeah, the game doesn't take itself very seriously, relying on witty humor and pop culture references to various movies and video games.
All right, Sid, here's the deal.
You need me to ravage you.
Maybe?
Don't worry. I'm fully equipped to pleasure you.
GTA, however, gives its characters, well, character. On the topic of themes, it uses political satire to make fun of both liberal and conservative stereotypes, while also taking a satirical look at post-economic recession USA.
You kill people, and then you sit in the sun and drink and feel guilty about it. That is not work.
I don't see you complaining on the way to the fucking bank.
The characters are pretty much what sells the story here, so this round goes to GTA 5. Round 2, gameplay. Both of these games have your standard open sandbox affair. Players can hijack almost any vehicle they encounter and use an assortment of weapons for cover-based third-person shooting. Those elements are pretty much the same.
Hey, Samurai!
GTA 5's biggest changes compared to the previous installments in the series is the ability to switch between the 3 different characters. During free roam, they are scattered at different points of the map, and each has their own special abilities.
Don't you look at me that way. Probably wearing some under there as well.
Saints Row 4 mixes things up by granting you superpowers, which can be used for both travel and combat.
Easy.
On top of that, Saints Row has an incredibly wacky assortment of weapons, from the trademark purple dildo bat to a gun that shoots dubstep. Given all the extra bells and whistles, Saints Row 4 takes this round. Round 3, the map. Grand Theft Auto 5's map is huge. Based on the real-life city of Los Angeles, as well as parts of Southern California, there is certainly a lot to do with so many collectibles and random events that appear when roaming around. It really is a living, breathing city.
It's his word against mine.
Saints Row 4 pretty much reuses the map that they had in Saints Row the Third, with some UFOs added, and parts of the map have actually now been removed. That's basically cheating.
Oh, don't act surprised. I told you this would happen.
In the shortest round ever, this one obviously goes to GTA 5. Round 4, controversy. GTA as a series is notorious for generating controversy, from going around on mindless rampages to the infamous running over of hookers. GTA 5's most controversial moment was in the main story mission By the Book, where the game forces the player to torture another man. And we say force because the mission cannot be skipped.
Sparky, Sparky!
You're going to kill me!
And unlike with movies that have torture scenes, players can't look away because it requires interaction.
Always by the book. That's my man.
Saints Row 4, on the other hand, was banned in Australia. And what makes that very interesting is that the country has just changed their rating systems to allow 18+ games.
That's interesting. Oh god, what's interesting? This doesn't look like the right stuff.
Yeah, I'm not feeling anything here.
The reason for the ban was because one of the missions has you snort a substance that boosts your powers, and a weapon known as the Rectifier, which penetrates hapless pedestrians and then launches them like rockets. The game was eventually released in Australia with this content removed, but while Saints Row 4 was banned, GTA 5 was not.
Whoa. Holy shit, my powers feel limitless!
Oh man, this stuff is killer. What the hell was that?
So while GTA 5 annoyed people with weak stomachs, the Saints were able to piss off an entire first world government, so they get the point just for that. Round 5, Main Missions. Saints Row 4 has a variety of wacky and over-the-top missions, and even in some cases references other games, including a Star Fox-inspired space shooter,
Do a barrel roll!
a Metal Gear Solid stealth mission, and a 2D beat-em-up mission inspired by Streets of Rage and Double Dragon.
Stillwater is a lot lower res than I remember it.
However, having superpowers makes vehicles pretty much useless, and the game has to come up with various excuses for you not to use them in some missions.
I don't understand.
Is something the matter?
Oh, you.
GTA 5, on the other hand, has the main selling point of the heist missions, taking a page out of Payday's gameplay by having you plan out a sting operation on various businesses or government services.
Who the f is this? Terminate him!
While most of the missions are indeed over the top, especially Trevor's missions, they do lack the gameplay variety that Saints Row has. Some of the unique choices of the gameplay are questionable. For example, there's one mission where you mop a floor. Overall, while Saints Row 4 does have some variety, the lack of overall focus resulting in power restrictions hurts the lasting appeal. GTA may have a few questionable moments, but the focus is far more consistent, thus, it takes the final round.
We did it! Ah! It ain't right, we did it! Out!
Winner, Grand Theft Auto 5. By a score of 3-2, Grand Theft Auto takes the win.
Man, that's some foul-ass shit!
What do you think about our choice?
You're a f***ing monster.
Let us know in the comments, and for more controversial top 10s and versus showdowns published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Famous movie quote!